The very famous porn star lady with a bucket of shit, human shit, right on her face. Yeah, she wasn't real happy about it. I'm just saying, this is one of those shows where anything goes, bro. I'm just saying. There's a lot of really famous people there. My favorite ever, Paul Mahoney, was also there. And he asked me to go to the drug bridge with him. He's like, hey, bro.
He asked me to go to the drug bridge?
He's like, let's go to the drug bridge. I was like, what the fuck is a drug bridge? He's like, it's a bridge you go to where they give you whatever drug you want.
And there's that underneath of it and pop out with different drugs.
Yeah, whatever you want. Just walk to the bridge. I was like, what the fuck? Juggalos, dog? Like, we'll go to the drug bridge after the match. Thanks, bud. And then 7 more hours happened, and it was it. I'm sorry for cursing, mother-in-law. Oh, she knows every goddamn thing. I don't hide anything. I'm a bowl of truth. Well, we never made it to the drug bridge.
Mom, I don't do the drug bridge.
I go to this awesome main event, finally at 3:30 in the goddamn morning, where everybody has been drinking and doing weird things all day from the drug bridge. I make my cool entrance for the first time ever out of WWE as this monster, right? I walk down the stage and immediately slip on Balls Mahoney's puke from the fucking drug bridge and tear my MCL. So now I have fallen into the fucking stairs after these great promos, really setting up this monster Mike Knox from WWE. So I freaking tear my MCL and I got this match. See, and Terry Funk's out there. See, he's one of my guys, you know? God damn it. Yeah, so I wrestled about 25 minutes with a torn MCL. I asked Terry Funk to do a moonsault off the second rope into the guardrail on me. He also asked if I was fucking insane, which I was all hopped up on drunk bridge and fucking torn MCL. Anyways, worst match ever, and it ended my whole career when it comes to indie wrestling until I met this young bald man at a Dawn West show. He was a hell of a man.
That is a hell of a story. I don't know legally if we should tell it.
Use names.
You already said his name.
John West.
Rob East. I have a story from the gathering of the Juggalos as well. So I go to the gathering of the Juggalos, and our friend Rick Bassman, we landed in whatever fucking town, and it's me and him and Adam Pierce and like Carlito and a bunch of brothers. It was a brothered out like van. So it's like a 2-hour ride, and Adam Pierce is like, hey, the show doesn't start till late, we should all go to a strip club on the way. So halfway there, we go to some town strip club, and we get fucking annihilated all day. Adam Pierce is trying to bring the strippers in the van, but they won't fit, and we're like, we can't do that. No, there was just, we had all the seats were taken, and there was a bunch of big fucking drunken wrestlers that needed some space, and he was not going to get his way. I'm kidding, it wasn't Adam Pierce, he did not do that. It was actually Randy Mulkey. It was Randy Mulkey, and I should have told this. Fuck. All right, so we're gonna tell you all for Patreon. Yeah. Anyway, we get to the gathering and in the same situation. Would you like to go to the drug bridge? This, that, the other thing. And they said, well, we need you to have a triple threat match tonight with Rob Conway and X-Pac. And I said, wonderful. That sounds great. I would love it. So then X-Pac's like, hey, let's go call this match in Scott's RV. I'm like, that sounds like a wonderful idea. So Scott's legs are just sticking out from under her curtain. And the back, so he's like, don't step on Scott's legs. His brother just sitting over the corner. So we call the match, we get in the ring, and then Scott ducks my clothesline, and Spin kicks me, and I woke up on the top rope. But Robert Conway's on the floor, and Xbox under the bottom turnbuckle. And I don't like it up there, you know that. I hate it. So I jumped off and gave him the most miniature fist drop of all time. And then we went home, and it's like, you can see the match, there's footage of it, and I fall out of the ring trying to feed the comeback because I'm so goddamn knocked out from this spin kill.
Yeah, people. Yeah. Bring it. You know what I mean? Like, you bring it. Knocked out 20 times.
I don't think you should have said that either.
I've been knocked out one time ever.
That's true. Speaking of bringing it, that brings me to a Francisco Chiazzo story from back in our developmental years in Deep South Wrestling. A wonderful tale, if you will. Frank Chiazzo was there to get over a young freaking Deacon, and Bill DeMott says, Frankie, if the Deacon gives you a running boot, can you take the bump over the top rope, close on over the top rope? And he goes, yes. And Bill said, Frankie, are you sure? Because if you can't do it, say so. And he said, I can do it, sir. Yes. And then Bill looks at me and says, Deacon, fucking bring it. And I said, yes. So we're shooting TV, we have a live crowd, and I'm fucking not very safely whipping the hell out of Frankie. And it's time for me to give him a running boot. So I take off at the time, for me, at a pretty good pace. I hit the ropes. Frankie's standing against said ropes. My boot goes like this. Bam! Right across his face. And he looks back and goes, uh-oh, and jumps over the fucking top rope. And I went, and we got in the back, and Bill DeMott did not call him a fat piece of shit one time. Anyway, we're getting too deep in these stories. Yeah, it might be time to, was the travel guy at the time for WWE. And God rest his soul, the man, Howard Finkel. And
so he would call you when it was time to book your travel.
And I'm just a developmental, I'm like the greenest guy there, so I think it's a joke. I'm walking through Kroger, and the phone rings and I says,
hello, this is Howard Finkel.
And I was like, no, it's not.
You're true.
This is Mike Knox.
He's like, oh, it is.
I was like, oh, really?
Great.
He said,
You're booked in this weekend's live event series. And Drew, I will book your air travel. You will pick up your rental car yours. And you will be working with a big red machine. Go!
I said, holy shit. I said, thank you very much. I said, thank you very much, sir. Really looking forward to it. He goes,
You're welcome, Drew. And one more thing. Watch out for that joke slam.
this is definitely a rip. Fuck you, Howard. Come on, Howard, what the fuck? Of course I made the choke slam. What am I thinking?
What the hell? Why else are you there, bro?
Yeah. For that.
Yeah. I was the last wrestler to get a computer the whole time.
I know, Stevie Richards came up to me and he goes, hey.
Fuck them computers! That's how they keep track of you, motherfucker!
He goes, hey, Knox really needs a computer. He's really falling out of touch with things. And he goes, do you think we should split? He goes, do you think we should split on a computer for him? And I said, no. He wrestles on television. He can buy a fucking computer. What are you talking about? He's really behind on
I got other things
it.
to do, bro. I gotta have really cool parties with awesome people, you know?
Yeah, no, I know. You do have some good parties. That's true.
Can't fucking goddamn have computers, just have to keep track of it.
You're not wrong about that either. Did you say you had a question?
Worst sponsor ever.
Oh man, there's no bad sponsors. No, there is a bad sponsor. I went to a bad sponsor dinner one time in Japan, and
Hey man, it's so cool. So fucking cool.
we have a live microphone. This is not getting better. I don't know what you're gonna say next, so I'm just gonna keep talking.